Oh, gee whiz, this has been hurting my flippin' throat. Oh, again. Great. Anxiety? Bro, no. Depression? No. Intellectual? Existence? Philosophy? Headphones? No. Frightening? Oh, look at this music. I completely forgot about it. Yes! Almost 100%? Oh, man. I'm the last one here again. Ah, don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing the piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help me for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. Yeah, it's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. I wish I had that. Well, I guess I... No, I don't have that. Whatever. Yeah, it sounds a bit like Shiori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying that you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica? That's not how you say my name at all. That joke makes no sense in translation. Yeah, perfect. There we go. Never mind. I like these fourth wall breaking jokes. Let's just focus on our event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Huh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go on and talk with everyone else. Huh? What? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? So you shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. Maybe you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back to everyone else. But the conversation is already dispersed, and everyone's back to their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Nanika if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who's shuffling through some papers on her desk. Periodista, what's up? Hey, this might sound a bit strange, but... have you noticed anything with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? Oh, in what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading this a little too much, but she seems like a bit of a downcast lately. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubbing eraser around her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the only one asking you, Periodista. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. Though this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know that's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also good friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Yeah, are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing up a person of interest. Person of interest? And what do you mean by that?
I'm saying maybe the thing on our mind is you, Periodista.
Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion?
Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks to you about you more than anything, you know?
Eh?
She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. Like an ultra light was turned on inside of her.
And I broke her heart! Ah! What? No way. Sayori is always like that? She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been.
You're so funny, Periodista. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you.
Ellipsis.
I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try talking to her, so let's not think about it for now.
Yeah, alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know that she said to forget it, but I already know that I won't be able to forget her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks towards the room where Sayori's sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear from here. I sigh and sit down to myself. I know that Sayori told me not to worry about her and have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. I actually feel like I'm being watched. I glance around the room. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering for me from her book. But she looks away as quickly with a flushed look on her face. I realize that she won't be getting anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own card, so I have no choice but to approach myself. And now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit on one next to her.
Ellipsis. I didn't mean to bother you or anything.
Relax, you didn't do anything.
But I could tell that you want to be alone with your thoughts.
Alone with my thoughts? How are you able to tell that I was thinking like that?
Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything.
I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern.
Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern for those willing to share with the concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find themselves most comfortable in keeping it. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen.
It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori.
Sayori?
Yeah, she seems a bit off today. When I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her.
Oh, that's quite romantic.
Eh?
Yes, sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid.
Yeah, it's not like that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all.
Ah, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be so dismissive about you and about her feelings.
Or maybe I'm just reading into this a little too much.
Periodista, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them.
Ah, yeah. So you think there might be something behind this after all?
I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also want some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she?
Well, yeah, I guess that was the case.
Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all.
Ellipsis.
Yuri suddenly looks deep into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my eyes.
Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware are in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her.
Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I don't think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you.
That's not a compliment, is it?
It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading?
Well, as long as you're okay with it.
Yeah. I should be taking my mind off of this whole thing anyway.
Ellipsis.
Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out the club room. Why don't we share poems now? Before I know it, everything's back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Who should I share my poem to? Yuri, obviously. I got like almost 100%.
Ellipsis. Periodista, your writing has only improved in these past few days. Every poem you've shown me is nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious, even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally.
Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. I never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after.
Is that so?
Yuri gently smiles to herself.
This feeling. I'm so glad that I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this.
I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something that you've never even shared with someone. It's kind of a shame.
Hey, but it's not like I really had a choice.
Well, what do you mean?
Well,
You smile sadly.
Periodista, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I enjoy reading. Really. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you would want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make really good friends. Cheerful people who always put on a smile. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So, when you look at it this way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all.
People say that about you?
I'm not a know-it-all, Periodista. The opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't know how to make people and myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing with you that I really understood what I was missing all this time.
But I really haven't done anything.
No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. And I know I'm a difficult person, Periodista. I speak too softly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable in myself when I talk to others. That's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy.
I see.
Well,
I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see that, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I've had at least one success.
Wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we?
Oh, the F word, friend. Yuri puts your head in her hands. But this time, she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem?
Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you.
Oh, long poem, great.
Oh my gosh, my voice is like terrible right now. Ghost Under the Light, Part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the ember glow, bathing. In the distance, a green-blue light flickers. A lone figure crosses his path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds. The silhouette grows closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility. But I am too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to the forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. Luigi's Mansion! Yee! Finishing the poem, I started to hand it back to Yuri. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Ellipsis. Do you dislike it? No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one's about. I don't know if I'll even be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Ellipsis. Yuri is having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerging from Yuri's lips. Once again, I try to hand the poem back to her, but instead, Yuri gently takes my hand and pushes him back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can, the poem is... Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. I almost thought I said I love you. Again, Yuri faintly smiles, as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel so nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes. Yeah, don't worry. I think you're doing a good job. Yuri finally turns back towards me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something, but I'm sure we can talk later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me, and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Who should I share my poem to next? Well, since we're doing the whole order thing, I guess Sayori. Ellipsis. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I could already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. Ooh, this is crumbling apart. They're all gonna kill Yuri. Yeah? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends. That's just what I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Periodista. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early, okay? Sayori. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Oh dear. She already told me not to share with her, but whatever. Yeah, no thanks. Yeah, you didn't even... Next! Yeah! Great. Hi, Periodista. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Or, well... Being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people? I'll have to give it more thought. Okay, no pressure. Whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It wouldn't mind making me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding into my hands. Ellipsis. Your style has gotten so refined, Periodista. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple of days than she's talked the entire year. Not sure you did it, but that's pretty impressive.
Well, she just needs patience and a way to talk to her. Get out of things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself.
You're certainly putting a lot of effort. You must really like her.
That's
That's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club room every day. Reading that edgy novel with her.
That's a good way to put it. Well, I just feel bad that she has some hard time socializing. Makes me want to make sure that she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know?
Alright. I get you. Just be careful, okay? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up, so if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage.
You say it like I'm gonna hurt her.
Sorry, I didn't mean that. If anything happens, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
Alright.
Oh, great. I think it's really short.
The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. All meaning, all purpose, and all that ever was sought. And here I am, a feather.
Oh, it is longer. Oh, gee whiz.
Lost adrift in the sky, victim to the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But as a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady, I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. It's a weird one. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice.
I have found every answer of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist.
And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind.
Oh my gosh, my voice is hurting really bad. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
I see. I never really put much thought into it.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose all its meaning?
You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing things about they're more sad than happy.
Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have gotten anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. You think you'd know better than anyone?
You mean one-dimensional?
Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. If you're ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid, it's not that good. It can really dishearten and get lukewarm response as something you put so much into. But if you find other people who are enjoying the writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way and will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out...
Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now?
Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club.
Catchphrase?
I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off when she's not around.
Where the heck did she run off to anyway? Now she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well, so she went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it.
Ooh.
That curious expression coming from Yuri all of a sudden, people? Of all people?
Calm down, guys. I talked with her earlier and everything is fine.
What did she say?
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend.
She cut me off! I don't know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted.
And for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And for you, Yuri. Ellipsis. Yuri, you can...
Question mark.
Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri?
I'm useless.
No. That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know.
Ellipsis.
No. Now Natsuki's pouting too?
Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around.
That's maybe the case. But if I can also be the leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have a beautiful handwriting, you know. You should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About what? I love atmosphere.
Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see.
That's great. You'll be wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Periodista.
The one who's truly useless.
Haha, don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It'd probably go a long way if you could help, if you give some of them a hand.
No, come on! Don't make me keep on choosing. It's always gonna be Yuri, and you know it.
You know, you can always help me out as well. I'd be really appreciative of that.
That's, as Monica's suggesting, I spend the weekend with one of the club members. How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that?
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I give you. Not like Monica's gonna give me a choice. You shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to fumble and bunch and excuses like that.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own? Periodista may not like to be around if you're the only one, you're only gonna make him a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with decorations.
Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway?
Sounds like you're just making excuses for Periodista to... What are you saying? It would be extremely meticulous work.
And baking isn't? Just what do you think?
Guys, let's settle it down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Periodista to decide how he'll contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. I'm sure he's interested in...
You literally just said...
I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though.
Jeez. Can we just settle this already?
Yeah. Periodista, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you.
Of course.
Huh. Very well. In that case...
Everyone looks straight at me. Monica, I have no idea what the heck she's even about, so maybe not. Natsuki, I feel like I will just be a nuisance. Yuri, I've been trying to hook Periodista up with this whole time.
So why not Yuri? Why not Yuri? Why not find out more about Yuri?
Well, I guess I'll probably be more useful helping Yuri.
Me? Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki, I can already tell that you're about to say something mean.
No.
I was just saying. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Periodista?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, you'll be able to handle all the baking yourself.
I mean, yeah.
I said it would be fine. Okay.
Everyone can tell Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So is that everything we need to go over?
Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, I'm excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Periodista?
Me? Ah!